check these off the list. Black Friday pickups that I found in person at an exchange store near me. Every Black Friday, the exchange that is about 40 minutes from me holds a 20% off sale for Black Friday. Now, all the exchange stores could do this for all I know, but there's two within a reasonable driving distance from me that I actually like to shop at, and this is one of them. I'm always over in this area for Black Friday anyway, so it just makes sense to stop here. This year, I only made purchases from my list. That's right, I've done my research. I've generated a list of games that are on consoles that I want to collect for that I should likely want to play, either based upon the genre or in some cases gameplay videos to help mitigate some unnecessary purchases. Plus, it feels good to remove items from a list and put them in your collection anyways. This should further help guarantee anything that I pick up is something that I want to play and allow my randomizer to select a good game when I don't know what I want to play next. The first game on the list that I found was Portal 2 on the PS3. I am specifically after these Redbox greatest hits, and that's the main reason for Portal 2 here. Honestly, I couldn't believe that I hadn't found this one yet, and even more unbelievable is the fact that I haven't played it yet. Though I did play the first, and I loved it. The games have aged pretty well, and I still hear people talk about the Portal games. I suspect that these Portal games will take a short spike in pricing in the near future though, because there is a rumored Half-Life 3 potentially releasing next year, so I'm glad to have found it now just in case. The second is LEGO Star Wars 3: The Clone Wars, also a Redbox greatest hit. As far as these greatest hits goes, I have about 40 more of the variants that I need to get. And it's been fun finding them all, but also really challenging and a bit annoying because people claim to have the greatest hit, and then they put a regular disc in the case, it's missing a manual, maybe the wrong version of the manual, they put the regular one instead of the greatest hits, and it's a whole host of things really. But LEGO Star Wars here, I've only played the Skywalker saga on the PS5 when it comes to LEGO Star Wars, and I really enjoyed it. I'm assuming parts of this were not used in the Skywalker saga, that everything was original in that one, and so playing through this should be an entirely new experience, I think. I'm looking forward to it because I really enjoy the Clone Wars timeline from Star Wars, and every LEGO game that I've ever played has always been pretty entertaining. Next up is Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox One. And with this, I'm collecting first-party and exclusive Xbox One games, and that collection is almost done. I have a 1S that I found in a blind box last year that I occasionally play, as well as a Series S, but that's all digital. How cool would it be if Microsoft let you have an external disk drive that worked with a Series S? I'd probably play that Xbox more if so. But for Forza, I only played Horizon 4 and 5 on Game Pass when I first got my Series S, and I really love them. I'd never played anything quite like Forza Horizon series before. And then later I played Need for Speed Payback in 2025, and I thought, this is just like the Forza Horizon series in many ways. So I have no clue when Need for Speed took on the open world vibes of the Horizon series, as I hadn't played a Need for Speed game since one of the Hot Pursuits maybe on the PS1, or Need for Speed 3. Are they the same thing? My daughter, she also really enjoys playing these more open world racing games too, even if she never really competes in a race or does anything but drive around, because hey, we all did that in Grand Theft Auto, right? The fourth game I picked up was a real surprise for me. It's Killer Instinct Definitive Collection. I just hadn't seen this anywhere until that day. Now this is going to be a toss-up for you as a gamer and a collector, because Killer Instinct was broken down into two versions on the Xbox One. You have the Combo Breaker version, which contains Season 1 content, or you have the Definitive Edition, which contains Season 1 content on the disc, plus Season 2 and 3 as downloads, essentially acting like a game keycard that Nintendo offers. Do you want to buy the content digitally, or pay up front for the content? The Combo Breaker is somewhere around $10 to $15, and the Definitive Edition is around $40 physical. So you're going to download either way. As long as the servers remain up, I don't personally care. And for Microsoft, I suspect that they will remain up for quite a while, since their whole shtick lately is cloud gaming and everything is an Xbox, and it's really just up to you or your own personal taste or luck on what you find for this one. The final game that I picked up is Ghostbusters, the video game remastered. I love this game. I have played it on PC originally, where I picked up a box copy on PC for the original release. I later played it on the PS3. I then purchased this game digitally from a PlayStation Store sale a few years ago when my daughter was going through like a Ghostbusters phase, and I played the whole thing for her while she watched. And now I finally have the physical copy on the PS4. I've been looking everywhere for this, and I could never find it. There's another Ghostbuster game or two on the PS4 that I'd see everywhere, but this is the one that I really wanted to get. This is something I would consider a hidden gem of a game. Don't write it off because it says Ghostbusters and it's a licensed game. It's one of the good ones. Very faithful to the material and the humor style of Ghostbusters. The gameplay feels exactly what you might think busting ghosts would feel like, if you will. Don't sleep on this one. And that's my Black Friday pickup that I made in person. I couldn't make it to my favorite local video game store due to time constraints and the holidays, but I have a pickup video from them coming soon where I made it to a holiday event and scored some wishlist titles that I can't wait to share with you all. Speaking of that, would anyone find it interesting to record an experience in that store or have a talk with the owners and ask them questions? I really like these guys and their store and how they present themselves, so I'm just curious if anyone else might find it interesting, as I would love to have a reason to sit down and just ask some questions and get their take on the industry and the hobby. As always, thanks for tuning in to Let's Build a Collection. We'll see you again real soon.